So it turns out there will be a gear system in Mortal Kombat 1 after all. And believe it or not, a second character got revealed in the Garrus trailer, but nobody noticed it until today. And then finally, new stages got revealed in that trailer as well, but it was not entirely intentional. Another day means more Mortal Kombat news. I'm covering it every day on my channel at this point, so if you want to stay up to date on Mortal Kombat 1 news, then make sure to subscribe and ring that bell down below so you don't miss any future videos. And then after watching, if you enjoyed the video, please show your support with a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton. And without any further ado, let's begin. Starting off with the gear system. Looky here on screen, I have two different images of Garrus, but as you can tell, one of them has something different. If you zoom in closely on Garrus's well-defined chest, you'll notice that the emblem is different. And the reason that's so interesting is because in both of these images, Garrus is wearing the same costume. The only difference, once again, is that emblem on his chest. I saw some people in the comment section saying that his sash was different as well, but I don't think that's the case, because if you look closely at the left image, his sash is kind of just fluttering in the wind, and as a result it looks a bit different, but it's actually not different. Instead, the layers of the sash are just flowing in different directions, and it gives the illusion of being a different sash, but it's not. And I made sure to stare at this image for a good while, and from what I can tell, that metal chest piece really is the only thing different on Garrus. Literally everything else looks the same, so here is my educated guess. There's going to be a bunch of different costumes in Mortal Kombat 1, however, on top of that, you're also going to have the option to change one gear piece item, only one, but you can customize it to your heart's content. It really does seem like that's the direction this game is going, so let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. Are you hoping the game actually has more gear pieces you can customize, or are you happy there's only one because you weren't a big fan of the gear system? For me personally, I was never a huge fan of the gear system with the exception of the masks. I think customizing the mask was really cool for all of the characters. However, outside of that, when it came to the gear system, there were some really silly items you could customize, and at the end of the day, you couldn't even see the changes during gameplay. And that's why I think if the player is limited to just one gear item to change, that could be a really good decision. And believe it or not, there's actually one other time that I noticed this in a previous trailer, but everybody said that I was crazy. I was gaslit. Literally weeks ago, when we first saw gameplay of Scorpion, his spear weapon looked different, and I said, hey, that's a gear piece, you can change the gear pieces. But everybody online seemed to disagree and think that instead Scorpion just has several different rope-based weapons. But no, it turns out I was right. The gear system has returned in one way or another for Mortal Kombat 1. However, I still do think it's going to be much more limited than Mortal Kombat 11, and I'm okay with that, but only if it means we get way more costumes for the characters. Alright, so next up, let's talk about a new stage that got revealed in the Garrus trailer, and I'm not sure if it was 100% intentional because we only see it for a brief moment during Garrus's intro animation. But thankfully, a smart individual on Twitter screenshot it and posted it on Twitter for everybody to see. Their name is WhoKnows111, and here's the image. I'm gonna throw it up on screen. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the Deadpool will return in Mortal Kombat 1, which has me very excited. It's one of my favorite stages. However, that being said, I'm not sure if this is the Deadpool, because even though we do see chains hanging from the ceiling and the stage does have a green glow to it, there's also this human-sized cage next to the wall, so I'm wondering, could this actually be Shang Tsung's flesh pits? Because we already know that he's a playable character. In fact, he's a pre-order bonus, and as a result, it's entirely possible that this game does have the flesh pits. And as a result, I think this screenshot could be the flesh pits, but maybe it is more likely to be the Deadpool just because of the slight green hue, but I'm not giving up on my theory. This could be the flesh pits, because if we go back to Mortal Kombat 9 or Mortal Kombat 2011, whatever you want to call it, even in that game, the flesh pits also had a green hue to it. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty conflicted. I can't tell which stage it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is this the Deadpool or is this Shang Tsung's flesh pits? Make your voices heard in the comment section down below, because now it's time for topic number 3, a new character that got revealed in Garrus's trailer. At one point in this trailer, there's a story mode cutscene where Liu Kang teleports everybody to Outworld, and if you look closely behind them, there's this unnamed character, and normally I wouldn't think anything of this. I would consider him just an NPC or a random Shaolin monk. However, here's the thing. Ed Boon tweeted about this character and also made sure to put a big red circle over his head too, so I think this might actually be somebody in the story. Now, is he a playable character? I'm not entirely sure. He could be one of these story mode only cameos that we heard about in a past interview with Ed Boon, or he could be a non-playable character but still serve some sort of role in the story. I've seen some people in the comments saying this could actually be Hanzo Hasashi, which would be absolutely insane. I don't think it's Hanzo Hasashi because he would not be a Shaolin monk, and judging by the orange color and his bandaged feet, I do think this is one of the Shaolin warriors, and that has me a bit excited because, like the Realm cast is pointing out in their reply, could this be Kai? It honestly could. Kai was a Shaolin monk, and his costume here does look somewhat similar, so maybe this could in fact be Kai. I'm not a huge fan of the redesign right now, but I can't really see all of his outfit. So as you can see, this character is quite the mystery. I saw one person say, what if this is actually a create a fighter character? Okay, you stop it. You stop it. Don't play with my emotions like that. There's no way that amazing game mode is coming back. It would be amazing if it did, but I just don't see it happening because that would be so much work, and I doubt that you're gonna have your own custom character show up in cutscenes for story mode. Oh my god, stop. Somebody in the comments said this could be a playable Art Lin. Are you kidding me? This could actually be Art Lin. I'm not throwing that idea out the window. And if that turns out to be the case, I'm gonna do backflips in this studio, okay? I love Art Lin. He only appears in the Mortal Kombat movie, and even in that movie, he's only around for like 2 or 3 scenes for a total of like less than 2 minutes of screen time. And after that, Goro kills him. So rest in peace, Art Lin. I really hope you come back for Mortal Kombat 1 in some way, shape, or form. I don't even care if he's fully playable. I'd like him to be a cameo, but then at the bare minimum, I want him to be mentioned by name at some point in the game, okay? That's all I want. And now finally, there's one last topic I wanted to talk about because to me, it's kind of a big deal, a big news update. Because believe it or not, even though Garrus is now confirmed to be in Mortal Kombat 1 as a fully playable character, it turns out he's actually not the person talking in the Lin Kuei trailer. And if you don't believe me, the director of the story mode himself says so. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this tweet off Twitter and throw it on my screen. Bam, there it is. According to Dominic, in his own words, you did not hear Garrus in the Lin Kuei trailer. That was someone else. Alright everyone, flood the comment section with your theories. Who is talking in the Lin Kuei trailer? Who is that sinister voice? For me personally, I'm dying on this hill. My money is still on General Shao. I think that is Shao Kahn himself that we hear in the Lin Kuei trailer. It's a deep voice, it sounds sinister and commanding. He says we, which implies he's in charge of the army or something. But once again, as you all know, I love making these videos interactive. So one more time, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make your voices heard. Because like I keep saying in every single video, I truly do read each and every one of your comments. And that's why it's so important to take your keyboard and make your voices heard. And then while you're down there posting a lovely comment, please leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then finally finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell, that way you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.